Morning.
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 Good morning.
Encostou?
Hmm?
Não encostou, Camila?
All right, it's
Encostou?
we'll give it another 1 minute here, and then we're going to get started because we know people are busy.
Ficou subindo.
Good morning.
Yeah, some people.
Good morning.
How are you, Garrett?
Well, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I had a trip to the fishing area and I just fed the fish there and had a good look. 6 o'clock.
Where's the fishing area?
We went for biking just around that. It's not fishing area. There's a small dam and they have fish there, a lot of good fish.
Cool. Do
And
they have a sign posted with the kind of fish they have?
yes. Yeah, no, they have a sign posted not to fish,
Oh,
but they have catfish and some tilapia and some kind of like people would have, I think, released their pet fish. Today I saw a big goldfish, big one, like kind of around 18 inches, somewhere around like this big goldfish.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
somebody
and they're
releasing that fish, right?
yeah, the catfish are some of them are like kind of little shorter than a meter, but
How big are those dam? How deep is that dam?
probably what I see and what I have seen in the past is kind of like maybe 20, 30 meters in the deepest part, but that the
So
shore part probably not that deep.
the
Three.
the deep parts of the dam, those cats will get big,
Big.
Yep.
like 5 and 6 feet, 2 meters long, kind of big.
Yeah. Today, even last time when I went, like we saw like an average of like 2.5 feet and big ones, they could bite the whole bread in one just like this.
Yeah.
So it's a fun, and there are on the shore there are small baby ones and other kind of small fish, not the catfish, but I think I saw around 4, 5 kind of fish today. So it's a fun to watch at least. If not catching, just feed them bread and old bread. I just went to a bakery, asked him, "Give me your old bread," and I just fed it.
All right, it's 4 after 10, and we
Yep, go ahead.
we'll be prompt here. Well, my first comment is welcome, everyone. Welcome to Pack 257. All the new families that are joining us. I think we have about 14 new families joining us this season. So welcome to the Pack 257 family. We are truly a family. We're the best pack in Scouting America. I'll put money on that. I would like to say thank you for everyone who's returning, our old folks who are returning for the 25-26 term. Let me just mention something about that really quickly. I say 25-26 term. Normally in scouting, there's no terms. It's just year after year. But because of the situation here in the Middle East, especially Riyadh, we do it by terms because in May it gets so hot, we really can't do too much of anything. On top of the fact, as a lot of you know, people leave in May and June after school ends. So we really can't operate from the middle of May to September because people return back in September. So that's why we call it a term. If you're a member of another pack or Scouting America organization, you might say, why is he saying, 25-26 term? That's something specifically for 257. Before we start our official presentation, I think we need to do something else first. Phoenix, come. We need to do the Scout Oath and Scout Law, and we'll have Phoenix, a Weeblo, come and do the Scout Oath and Scout Law.
On my honor.
Hold on a second, give everybody a chance. All right. Repeat after Phoenix. On my honor, I'll do my best to do my duty to God and my country,
God and my country,
obey the Scout law,
and to obey the Scout law,
to help other people at all times,
to help other people at all times,
to keep myself, to keep myself, to keep myself
Keep
physically
myself
strong,
to keep myself
mentally
physically,
awake,
mentally
and
awake,
morally straight.
and morally straight.
Scout is. A scout is.
Scout is.
Scout is trustworthy,
Scout is
loyal, helpful,
trustworthy, loyal, helpful,
friendly, courteous, kind,
friendly, courteous, kind,
obedient, cheerful, thrifty,
obedient,
brave,
cheerful,
clean,
thrifty,
reverent. All right, thank you.
brave,
Phoenix.
clean, reverent.
All right. Before we get started with the official presentation, I just want to cover a couple points for new parents. And these points come from past experiences. All right, they're not meant to scare anyone away, but just so you know. The first is please make sure, and I wrote this in the initial recruiting letter, but please make sure that your young person truly wants to be with us every Friday. Sometimes parents are really excited, but the young person is not enthusiastic about it, especially when they get to that bear age, bear, Weeblo, especially Weeblo and AOL age, 8, 9, and 10. The younger kids are always enthusiastic. Lions, tigers, wolves, they're always enthusiastic. But as we know, by the time when they turn 8, 9, they become more independent. And though it's not a good thing when we have a young person there who doesn't want to be there on a Friday morning, who would rather be in the bed sleep or playing video games or doing other things. They can really take away from the pack experience, from the den experience, especially the den experience. So please make sure, have a conversation with your scout, with your cub rather, and make sure that they want to be there. All of the volunteers, every adult that you see in this picture, they're volunteers. None of us get paid a penny for doing this. And we put a lot of time and effort to make sure that number one, safety is paramount, and that your young person is having the time of their lives and learning how to be contributors to the global community. So we really need to make sure that the young people who are with us really want to be there. Okay. So this shouldn't be a punishment. This shouldn't be, this should be something that the cub really wants to do. The young person really wants to do. The next point that I want to make is we are in Saudi Arabia. Yes, this is a Muslim country, is an Islamic country. However, the PAC itself, Scouting America itself, is not a religious organization. We celebrate every religion, and there's opportunities for you to earn awards and medals and recognitions for practicing your faith. However, we are a secular organization. So if you have a problem with men and women mixing, celebrating birthdays, we sing happy birthday at 257. Okay. If you have a problem with that, this probably will not be the organization for you. Okay. We're respectful of people's religions, but please understand that we do not promote any one particular religion, and we're not a religious organization. So again, if you have a problem with mixing or communicating with the opposite sex, gender, this may not be the organization from you. All right. So I just wanted to get that out because sometimes we have an issue with that, and people say, "Well, no one told me." So I'm telling you now. So please take that in consideration. With that, we're allowing everyone to present today. So you're going to meet many of, not all, but you're going to meet many of our leaders today. And we're going to go over the mission of scouting, the things that we do in scouting, the mission in scouting, and the things that we do will be what Josh will go over the mission of scouting. Garrett and Madison will go over the Cub Scout organization and things that we do. Chief Fadi will go over adventures with Chief Nora giving her comments because she's the adventure coordinator. Chief Tamara will talk about uniforms, which are important. Our committee chair, Chief Ennis will talk about leadership and PAC funding and fees. Chief Mike will talk about the return plan and PAC guidebook. Chief Hassan will talk about Buckswood, where we hold our meetings. And I will talk about volunteering and safeguarding. And without further ado, Chief Josh. Is Chief Josh with us?
Chief Josh is with us. He just forgot to turn his mic and his thing on.
Yes.
So good morning, everybody. So the mission of scouting is basically it's prepare youth for the future. It's prepare them for leadership. It's prepare them for character. It's prepare them for decision making. The Scout Oath and the Scout Law are pretty much what we run by. It is what the characteristics we hope to see in our scouts. It's not just something that we do in scouting. It should be something that they're taking home with them. It should be something that they're bringing to school with them. It should be something that they carry with them for the rest of their lives. And for all intents and purposes, it is not, I've heard it described as a paramilitary. The Scouts is a character building organization. That is what we're here for. We're here to give Scouts the confidence to make the right choices, to learn the skills that builds that confidence, and to be able to take that confidence with them through life. So that is the mission of scouting. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
There you go. Be prepared.
So the real message of Cub Scouts is to do your best, right? So the message of scouting in general is to be prepared. So when we're asking our Cub Scout age youth is to do their best to take all the missions that we teach, all the activities and adventures that we give them, to build their skills, to build their knowledge, and so that they can be prepared for the future.
I'm sorry.
So we have, sorry, no, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I double clicked. I'm sorry.
No. So we run by different age groups for different adventures to make it child appropriate. So the Lion Den is kindergarten. You're just floating around on there.
Yeah. I am. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Chief Ray is messing up here. All right, I think we were there, right? So we're on the next slide now?
Oh, yeah. I think we can skip that one because that one we just did.
Okay.
So the scouting program runs in basic stages. So you have the Cub Scouts, which runs basically your primary school. It runs from 5 to 11 or 5 to 10 and a half to be all inclusive on that. You have the scouting program, which runs from 11 to 18. And then you have the venturing program, which is kind of geared toward older scouts, which runs from 14 to 20. It makes sure that all the scouts are getting the age appropriate adventures that they should be on, that they're getting the age appropriate material that they should be learning and practicing on, so that we keep going where the scouts are not getting thrown into something that they shouldn't be handling or getting kept behind by not being interested enough in the activities that are going on.
All right. So I think Club organization is Chief Garrett, Chief Madison.
Hey, everybody.
Hello,
Okay.
Chief.
Good morning. All right. So the pack is basically a group of boys and girls from 5 to 11, and the dens are organized by the grade and age with the appropriate activities, age-appropriate activities. Chief Josh just started hitting this. The 5 to 6-year-olds are in the Lion's Den. That would be your kindergartners. The first graders is the Tiger's Den, 6 to 7. Second grade is the Wolf's Den, 7 to 8. Third, Bear Den, 8 to 9. The Weeblos, 9 to 10. And Arrow of Light, which is what my wife and I will be doing, Chief Madison, 10 to 11 years old.
All right.
We're chartered by the American International School in Riyadh. That does not mean that your children have to attend that school or even be aware of its existence, but that is who sponsors us here. We are part of the Horizon District of the Transatlantic Council of the Boy Scouts of America. Our pack was founded in 2015, and we've been chartered since 2017. Our pack meetings will be held every Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's important that your children are there at 9 a.m. And we will be meeting at Buckswood School, which is around the Granada Mall.
Great.
So some things we will do this year, we will have a camp out that will be an overnight camp out. We'll have a day camp. Typically we have that before our camp out to warm kids up to the idea of spending the day with us. We'll have a hiking trips. We'll have flag ceremonies, family fun day that we call Blue and Gold Day. There will be field trips, the Pinewood Derby. That's a huge fundraiser for us and a great chance to get all the family involved. We have swimming rescue training. That's typically one of the very first things that we do. Scavenger hunt, first aid, closing ceremony. We will do tons of stuff this year with your scouts.
All right. Chief Fadi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Now regarding the rank advancement, we have 6 ranks in the Cub Scout. As Chief Garrett mentioned, they are the Lions, Tiger, Wolf, Bear, Weeblos, and Arrow of Light. When you join, you can join the rank that is related to your age. So if you are 7-year-olds, you will join the Tigers. If you are 10 years old, you will join the Arrow of Light. So the rank that you will join is dependent on your age. After you join, in each rank, you have, in order to have the rank, there is always some mandatory requirements and some elective requirements. So in the first 4 ranks, which is the Lions, Tiger, Wolf, and Bear, whenever you complete any requirement, any adventure, you earn a belt loop. It's a loop, you put it, the scout put it on his belt. Then when you reach to the Weeblos or the Arrow of Light, you will get the ribbons, the shoulder ribbons, which is shown on the low left corner in the screen. These 3 ribbons, they start, instead of putting the loops on their belt, they start to earning pins. They fix the pins on these ribbons. So now we will move to the next slide to mention what are the mandatory requirements and the elective requirements. In each rank, in order to earn the rank, there will be always 6 mandatory requirements have to be done, and 2 elective requirements. Usually they will have about 14 to 16 elective requirements. They need to select at least 2 of them to be done. Usually we cover the 6 requirements, the 6 mandatory requirements and 2 electives during our weekly meetings. And the other electives are done at home with the parents or by the scout himself. Sometimes some leaders, they do more electives in the meeting, in the weekly meeting. Last year in the Arrow of Light, we did something special that we did all the electives during the meeting, but this not always happen. It depends on the leader and the schedule, how much time he has and the activities. So I encourage every parent to support his kids to do as much electives as they could. Because the electives are designed to improve the skills and the mentality thinking of the kid. Each one, it's not just random requirements is done by the kids. They are improving something in the kids. Maybe we don't realize it, but it's really will improve the kid's skills, even if the parent didn't notice, but it will build something new in his kid. So your kid will not come to you say, Dad, I want to do this electives. Believe me, they will try to do the minimum. So it's the job of the parents to support the kid and encourage them to do as much electives as they can. And believe me, you will find big difference in your kid after each elective is done. If we move to the next page. Okay, now we will see this is the electives. They are different for each rank. We have the different electives. It's related to their age. For the lions, it's something very easy. And then for the arrow of light, it becomes something need more skills and more hard working. They are divided in groups. The last three, they can't be done separately. The archery and BB guns and slingshot, this should be done in camp. So usually when we have international camps or local camps supported by a counselor or a trainer who is certified to do this, to give this to give this electives, we do it and the kids earn them. So basically, forget the last three. All the others up can be done by you and your son at home. Uh, Maybe you can coordinate with the leader in the beginning of the season to know what are he's planning to do during the weekly meetings, so you will not duplicate it. Because last year, many of the parents did some electives in the beginning in November and December while we were planning to do them in April. Okay, no problem. This is okay. But yani, I prefer that you do something that will not be done during the meeting. So your kid will earn more badges and pins. These electives, we can divide them into some groups. Can we move to the next slide? Okay, we have many outdoor activities. We can divide them into groups. The first one is the Pinewood Derby. These all are, most of them are group activities. They need to be done outdoor. The Pinewood Derby, which is the car racing, the fishing, the cycling, the swimming, the camping, the conservation. So these activities for each rank, it has a different belt loop or a different pin. For example, if they went with the pack to do the cycling, if he is a lion, he will earn a belt loop name on a roll. If he is a tiger, he will earn the rolling tiger. If he is a wolf, he will earn the pedal with the pack. If he's bears on bike, if he's Wiblos, he will earn pedal away. If he is arrow of light, he will earn the cycling pin. So as long as he joined the cycling activity with the pack, he will earn the badge or pin or belt loop that is related to his age. The last one we will talk is the knife safety. When they reach, can we move to the next slide? When they reach to the bear rank, now they are old enough to start using a knife. So we start in the bears giving them the whittling belt loop, which they earn it after they know the knife safety rules. We give them the basic of using the knife, that there is a safety circle. No one should be inside this circle when you use the knife. And we start giving them some easy task by whittling a soap, doing some shape, a rabbit, a duck, whatever, just to know, start knowing how to use the knife. Then when they move to the Wiblos, we give them more skills. They start learn using the knife for cooking. We give them some small task, just to start learning how to use the knife. Then when they move to the arrow of light, they start to be more skilled with using the knife. They learn all the techniques of using the knife, chipping and chopping. Even we let them start carving wood, doing something with the wood, so they start to know to use the knife in very professional way. So depending on their age, there is skills and requirements they need to do with the knife to earn the belt loop or the pin that is related to this one. And when they are in the bears, when they complete the whittling requirement, we give them a card that they are now certified to hold the knife. But when they move to the Wiblos, they need to do it again. They can't stop use the knife in the next rank unless they complete the requirement of the knife of the next rank. So in each rank, he will have to remember the basics of using the knife, the safety rules, and to learn the new skills in order to be able to hold the knife. I think we are done with the advancement. If there will be any questions, we will do it in the last of the meeting, in the end of the meeting.
Thank you, Chief Fadi. Chief Tamara?
Yeah, hello all. I'm Tamara, and I will be responsible of the uniform for this year. Uniform is very important for the scout. All the scouts have to wear the same thing. They feel equality together, and also that display. It's a display that they are membership in Cub Scouts, and also push the all scouts to be to wear the same thing in the meeting. So uniform also shows the badges and the achievement of the scout. As Chief Fadi said, there is two ways to shows the achievement, the belt and the ribbon on the shoulder. This is why uniform is very important. What's the uniform item? We have, first of all, the handbook shows all the requirements of each rank. Also, the shirt, the Class A shirt and the Class B shirt. And there is some difference between them. Chief Ray will send, every meeting, he will send a letter, and he mentioned which one you have to wear in this meeting also. Also, we have to take care about the shoes. No sandals, no flip flops, no Crocs in scouts meetings or activities. You have to use a very good shoes, sports shoes, so the kids can be more safe. The belt is the belt is important for the kids, especially for the first. For the first four ranks, because all the achievement they took the badges, it looks like a loop, and they fit it inside the belt. So when they wanted to show their achievements, they put their belts. So it's very important for them. Also, there is a neckerchief and the slide and slide also. Hat is very important under the sun here. Next slide. Yeah. Each den or each level, let's say, of the scouts, they have different color. The lion yellow, tiger orange, wolf red, bear blue, and Webelo also Caro hat. It's different color. All these five ranks, they wear a Class A like a navy shirt. But when they move to a row of light, it's the last rank in a Cub Scout. They will wear like a big scout, the khaki shirt and the green pants. In our shop here, we serve all the top items, anything related to the shirt and badges, and also the neckerchief, slides, and box. the bottom you can buy anything if you relax, but for the elder one, for the small scouts, it has to be navy, and for the arrow of light, it has to be green. Okay, the last slide, the uniform badges. No, next, please. Yeah, this is a Class A uniform, Class A shirt, we call it. It shows all these badges on the top. Each badge has a meaning for us. Let's say the council badge, we are belongs to the TAC badge. The number 257, it's our pack number, and in their lower on their breast, you can find the ranks that they took it: the lion, tiger, wolf, and bear. Also, all these badges, each of them, he took it after they finish their rank requirements. Also, we shows here in the presentation a recruiter badge. This is special badge given for the scouts who bring his friend to register in a troop together. So these all badges are fit on the shirt. That's all. That's all about uniform. Thank you.
Thank you. Chief Tamara is your uniform coordinator. So you will any questions about uniforms, you will talk to Chief Tamara. She is your
Yes.
go-to.
And we will have, excuse me, we will make a small shop during the registration day to sell everything related to the scouts items. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Next up, our fearless leader, Chief Anise.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope you can see me and hear me. I just want to take a minute to kind of recognize and appreciate all the volunteer leaders that are on the call that you've heard from some of them already. Some of them you will hear from in the coming slides. Again, you know, it's I can't stress enough. Everybody's a volunteer. Thank you for your effort and your time that you put into ensuring that the pack continues. And the parents that are on the call, those who have already participated last year, you know, we need your help again. And the ones who are new, I'm sure Chief Ray has already started recruiting for extra support. Because if without everyone's help and support and effort and volunteering their time, none of this would be possible. The pack would not exist. And I'm sure Ray will cover a lot more on this at the end of the presentation. So we are, as Chief Madison mentioned, we are a chartered organization. The American International School of Riyadh is our charter organization. Lisa is our representative for that school. Myself, the PAC committee chair, and then we have two kind of separate organizations that work very closely together. So we have the people on the ground, so led by Ray, who's the Cub Master, and Josh, the assistant Cub Master. And for each den, we have a den leader and an assistant den leader. So these are the people you will see on the ground with your scouts, working to implement the program and make sure that the scouts get the most out of our regular meetings as well as our activities. We also have a committee. So there's a committee on the next slide. We have the organization for the committee. So these are the people working in the background. So you've heard from Tamara, for example, who's our uniform coordinator. But we also have a treasurer, so that's Omar, and he will be collecting fees at the beginning of the term, at the beginning of the season, as well as when we are having activities, there might be some fees related to the activities. So please, I would urge you to make his life a little simpler and pay him on time so we can make sure that we have the funds to organize the different activities and be able to purchase all the different badges. We have a membership coordinator that's right now Ray is taking care of, but we could use some help there. Communication coordinator, again, Ray. So Ray is a very busy guy. He needs your help. So please raise your hand and let's help him out. Quartermaster, so that's the person that takes care of our equipment for all the different activities and camps. Again, Ray. So he really needs your help. Our advancement coordinator, so Noor is our new advancement coordinator. So she will be supporting the den leaders to make sure that all the badges are being delivered on time so the scouts can earn them.
Anise, I meant to give Nora a chance to speak during Fadi's slides. Nora, do you want to say anything as far as advancements? Are you there, Nora?
Hi. Hello. Sorry, I was on mute. I just wanted to say hello and say that the parents need to work with the den leader to always let them know what they've already done and put it in the scout book so that we can make sure the kids receive the badges they earn on time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year with you all.
Great. Cool. Thank you, Nora. I'm sorry, Anise.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. That was good. We also have some groups of parents who support our different activities. For example, we have our parent chefs who support during the day camp and the overnight camp to help prepare the food and make sure our scouts are well fed and healthy. Camp Out Support Committee to organize camps. Blue and Gold event, so that's the family event that Chief Madison mentioned. Awards and Advancement Committee. So you can volunteer in many different ways. It doesn't have to be a function that's going to take up, your every Friday morning, or it's going to take up a lot of your time. But it's something that can, help support the volunteers and take off some of the load from their shoulders. Okay.
Are you finished?
Yes.
All right, guys. That's our fearless leader.
No.
That's our
I think
boss.
I have one more slide, maybe.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about PAC.
Yes. So talking a little bit about the PAC funding and fees. So we mentioned before, Chief Josh took us through the organization. So we are part of Scouting America, and there's a registration fee that goes to them. So that's $85, which is about 320 SARS. We're also part of the Transatlantic Council, right? So that's the council our troop is under, and that's Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. So there's a fee that goes to them. So that's $55, so about 205 SARS. So these two fees together, parents need to pay them online. So if you're a new scout, once you register as a new scout, you would need to pay these two fees together. If you are a returning scout, these are yearly fees. So about 2 months before your membership, your Scouts membership expires, you will receive an email with a link, and you will go to that link and you will pay this fee. It's very easy. You will pay this fee, and then your membership is renewed for another year. Now, for some reason, the Saudi banks have blocked the usage of Saudi credit cards on this website. So you will need to use a non-Saudi credit card, or if you don't have one, try to reach out to a friend or a family member who has a foreign credit card, a non-Saudi credit card, to be able to pay this fee. And I know that many of you have sent a message on our WhatsApp group. Many of you have memberships that have expired at the end of August or at the end of September. You really need to pay attention to your emails and go and pay this membership. Otherwise, your scout will drop off our roster, and we cannot keep him attending meetings because there's an insurance with Scouting America that goes with this payment. The PAC fee is 500 SARS. Okay, it's paid once at the beginning of the year, and that covers buying badges and awards that the scouts will earn, holding ceremonies, because sometimes you have to pay to rent rooms or halls, equipment for our activities, our camping materials like rope, tools, and all the things that the scout will use to be able to learn all these skills. There will be some additional fees. We try to keep it to a minimum, and I know Ray is very conscious about this. Try to keep it to a minimum, but sometimes when we go camping in Tumama or any other place, we need to rent the land, so there's a fee to pay. We'll try to do our best to keep the extra fees to a minimum, but just keep it in mind that there might be some small additional fees to support the activities. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chief. All right, and up next is Chief Michael.
Hello, everyone. I'm doing the return plan. Today is the online kickoff meeting. And next week, what we're going to be doing is a meet and greet at the Buckswood School. This is where you can take the opportunity of giving the sizes for the uniforms and paying the fees. It'll be the normal time of 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is very important. Please bring with you a completed health form. Okay, we need that to get everything registered, and then the next week would be the official start of the official meetings on the 3rd of October. The next thing I have here is the PAC's guidebook. It contains valuable information on scouting uniforms, advancements, activities, and overall general useful information. It was sent to all registered parents on our WhatsApp group. Please consult it so you are well informed. Okay, so anything that we don't answer next week at the meet and greet, you can always get that information in the guidebook. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chief Mike. Chief Hassan. Chief Hassan.
You're on mute, Hassan.
Sorry, I started speaking. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
It's an important point we talk about. Can you hear me, Will?
Yep.
All right. So it's an important point we are going to talk about is dropping off your kid or Cub Scout and picking them up. So to make sure that the scouting activity starts at 9 o'clock, so make sure that your kid is dropped off at 8:45. So we have around 74 plus kids to be dropped. So you have the time when you take, like when you go into the area. So we are guests in that area. So we try to be as decent as possible. So I would request that we make sure that every kid is dropped off sharply at 8:45. So that makes the 10 meetings and our beginning of the ceremony starting at 9 o'clock. And similarly for the pickup, if you have somebody else to pick up, just be sharp on time so we don't have to arrange something. There would be a couple of volunteers also at the time of dropping off your kid. So to facilitate that easily they go inside the school. So if you have any other questions regarding this, or Ray, would you like to add something into that?
Yeah, I think you hit the points. Try to, being prompt is important. Just be mindful of the parking. It'll be Friday morning, so the parking, there should be many parking spaces, but just be mindful of parking and make sure that we respect the building. Buckswood is, they're allowing us to be there as a courtesy. So we want to make sure we keep their facilities clean and we give them no reason to say that we're uninvited. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah, we don't want to lose another home.
Exactly. All right. I think this is my show. So there's many people who talked about the value of volunteering. Chief Josh, Chief Anise. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. This doesn't happen without parent support. There's no PAC 257. There's no Scouting America without parent support. as the new parents know and the parents from last year know, one of the reasons why you were given an invitation is because you agreed to support us in some way. As Chief Anise said, we're not expecting everyone to volunteer to be den leaders and future Cub masters and committee chairs. We know that some people just don't have that time or may not even have that interest. I can appreciate that. However, I need every last one, every person to participate in some way. And as Chief Anise said, there's various committees. Committee that I love all the committees, but the parent chefs, we need parent chefs. We need, when we have our day camps and our camp outs, we need moms and dads out there frying eggs and grilling hot dogs. So we need you to participate in that if that's something you may be into. The camp out committee is a committee that basically helps me set up the camps, the day camps. That committee, that's a central committee. I really need help setting up all that gear. So if you would like to sign up for the camp out committee, please let me know. The Blue and Gold committee, the Blue and Gold is a time that we celebrate the founding of Scouting. And it's a time that we all get together as a pack, families, everyone in the family, mom, dad, grandma, granddad, and we come out and we eat and we play games and we get messy and we have a ton of fun. And it takes a lot of planning and logistics to make sure that is a entertaining event and a fun event. So if you're into, party coordinating and that's something that you like to do, please sign up for the Blue and Gold committee. The Awards Advancement Committee will basically be helping Chief Noor. Those advancements, that's a huge responsibility as advancements. If you can help out Chief Noor on the den level to make sure the advancements are proper, that we have some integrity in issuing the advancements, helping parents with Scout Book. Especially if you get with, technology, please help out with that committee. I'm going to send out a list in the next week or so with the committees asking, telling you, I guess is what we say, to sign up for one of those committees. It is essential. And again, without your support, there's no PAC 257. The last thing I want to talk about is safeguarding youth. My goal as the Cub Master is to return your young person in the same condition that I retrieved them, that you gave them to me. And so if they had 10 fingers and 10 toes, my goal is to give them back to you with 10 fingers and 10 toes and hopefully make their day a little bit brighter and make them contributors to a great global community. So we take safeguarding extremely important. We have the Scouting America has safeguarding training that all volunteers must complete. Anyone who's volunteering on the den level or committee level must commit and must attend and participate in the safeguarding youth training. And I highly encourage all parents to take the time to take the safeguarding and youth training. It's just a good training to take. And it renews every year. In the past, it renewed every 2 years. But now, because safeguarding is extremely critical, it's essential to make sure that our young people are safe and they are in an environment that is healthy and not toxic. So current leaders, if you took it last year, it's not 2 years any longer. You have to again take it again this year or the following year, or maybe in 2026. So if you took it this year in 2025, it's not due in 27 now. It's going to be due in 26. New leaders, just keep in mind that's a yearly training. That's a yearly training. And I just want to again reemphasize that we take safeguarding and we take your child's safety extremely seriously. We will not do anything if it's a safety issue involved. If I believe it's going to rain, we're not going camping. Okay, because with rain comes thunder. With thunder comes lightning. So that's how serious I am. I don't care how much planning we have done. We're not going to roll the dice with your child's safety, and also with the leader's safety also. And with that, I guess we can open the floor to any questions anyone has. Does anyone have any questions?
Less of a question. I got a statement that the SYT is actually better now because you get the big training up front, and then you have like a refresher, just a refresher every year. It's not like the whole rigmarole every year again. So
it's good stuff. Good stuff. New parents, any questions from new parents?
I have a quick question. You mentioned the meet and greet, but on the slide there wasn't any date mentioned. Is it next weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna send all new parents a packet. You're gonna get it probably not today, but tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a complete packet. It's gonna have the guidance plan, the PAC guidance that Chief Mike talked about. It will have information about the meet and greet next week, what the fees, just to reiterate the fees again and all that. Everything that you need to know to get going for not only next Friday, but the Friday after next. I'm going to send that out to you tomorrow.
Okay. And one other question, you mentioned the WhatsApp group. If is that part of the package that you're going to send?
Everything. So right now, and this is why we need volunteers. Right now, I'm doing 5 different things. So we have leaders training today. So I can't get to it today. We had to verify people at the last minute who were joining the pack. So tomorrow, tomorrow morning, make sure you guys are in the WhatsApp groups. Make sure you guys are on the new parents are on the WhatsApp group, the email groups, that you have the health forms that I think Chief Mike talked about the health forms, that you have the PAC guidance, everything that you need to be 100% squared away, you will have in an email, I promise you, no later than noon tomorrow.
Great, thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? Yes.
Yeah. Morning, everybody. Just a quick one. So on the volunteering aspect, I just want to make sure that it's possible to volunteer also for a couple of temporary activities like the camp out, like the day camp and camping out. Does this have to be confirmed now at the beginning, or is it something that we could do with a month in advance or 3 weeks in advance?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I don't think I've given the new parents the calendar yet. Did I send you a calendar? But in that calendar,
you did send.
I did send the calendar. Yeah. I'll resend it. You can look at the committees and go and match it against the calendar. So, like for instance, if you wanted to, if you were thinking about doing a camp out committee, you can look at the dates of when the camp outs are, because I only need you for that day, that 2 days. And you can say, yeah, I'm available that day. I'm not available. If you were going to do the blue and gold, you can look at the day for blue and gold and say, I'm available that day. I'm not available. So you'll have a heads up.
All right, cool. I'm just asking because obviously I understand how important this is for everybody to support the activities. I'm just mindful also of the capacity that I have in the next 3 months with my work. And part of my work does expand over weekend, so I don't want to take any commitments and then come back and say, yes, I can't do that. So I know from January onwards, I'm there to support, especially with these camping activities and so on. Just November, December, I'm slightly overwhelmed.
If we have over 50 families, if folks just one time supporting us on one event is huge. Huge. If you just support us on the closing ceremony or the Pinewood Derby Day, it's huge. I
Okay,
appreciate
got
it.
it. Thanks.
Thank you. I think Mr. Carey, I think you had a question.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you very much, Raina, and everyone else for all the organisation. That's incredible. I was wondering, is there any more scope for any additional families to join, or is that the limit been reached now?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, I would love, or we would love rather, to accept every family that comes down, that sends us the email and said we're interested. I'm an educator. I don't like turning any young person away. Unfortunately, what happens is if we accepted everyone, it would be a complete chaos because we wouldn't have the leaders to support the children. So we have to keep in mind the leaders versus, it has to be a good leader cub ratio. The more leaders we have, the more people we can accept. So that's why my plan as Cub Master is to build adult leaders. So in the future, we can accept more and more Cubs, and then hopefully start a new pack. But we can't do that until we build leaders. So to answer your question, we're full at the moment. Things do change. Things do change because people, the scope, the nature of Riyadh in the Middle East, people are here one day and gone the next. So things do change. But right now, at the moment, we are at capacity. In fact, I think Chief Anise is probably mad at me right now because we're busting at the seams.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, Josh feels the same way I feel, but again, we do have to think about providing a quality experience for the Cubs. But that's an excellent question. I'm glad you asked that question.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Questions?
Chief Ray, I think there are a couple questions on the chat.
A couple questions on the chat.
Two has been answered about WhatsApp. One is, when are we able to purchase the uniforms?
Yes.
Maybe Chief tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep. So what we'll do, I think Chief might kind of hit this on this a little bit. Next week, you'll come in. You'll meet Chief Omar. I think he's going to be here next week. Chief Omar. You'll meet me, maybe Chief Anise. I don't know. No, you probably won't meet Chief Anise because we'll meet on. We said we're going to meet on Friday. Yeah. So maybe meet Chief. I don't know, but you'll meet maybe Chief Tamara. Hopefully she's available. And what we'll do is we'll take your sizes for uniforms. The uniforms haven't arrived yet. That's a big logistical challenge for us, given where we are in the world. So we're waiting for uniforms. But what we can do is plan ahead, make sure we have the right sizes, collect your money. So hopefully we'll give you the uniforms on October the 3rd, which is our first meeting. So that's the plan. So next week, so you will not get the uniform. Chief Tamara, are you still on the call? Chief Tamara?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Do we have any uniforms to sell?
Yes, we have some of them.
Okay, so
we have some. Yeah, we can bring them on the registration day. Yes, I will be there. I bring the available items.
So you're around.
And who come first, he will. He will buy.
First, so next Friday. Yeah. So next Friday we'll bring what we have. First come, first serve. So you may get a uniform next Friday. You may get parts of a uniform next Friday.
Part of a uniform, yeah.
But we'll square you away, inshallah, October the 3rd, hopefully, if the delivery gods are on our side. So, any other questions?
Hi, I have one question.
Yes.
I was a scout leader back in the UK, and I'm quite keen to be involved and help out as much as I possibly can.
Sure.
So what do you need, if we do want to get involved, what do you need us to do in advance of attending the meetings and helping? Is it just go to scouting.com and fill out the safeguarding stuff, do that safeguarding training? Is there other things you need from us to vet us?
Yeah, so what I would do first, is don't do the safeguarding training right now. Why? Because are you British, right? I think I remember you're British.
Yes.
British. So you have to do a paper application. So if you do the SYT now, then there'll be two numbers and it gets really stupid. So hold off on doing the safeguarding training. I'll get you a paper application, and then once you're issued an ID, then do the safeguarding training, so you don't have to do it twice in the other trainings that are involved. But if you are really, as you guys say, as the British say, keen on being a scoutmaster, and you have time today, we are having a mini outdoor leadership course today. I don't know if your availability. I think I sent it on an email to you guys yesterday, starting at 2:00. If you can't make it, not a big deal, but you're more than welcome to join us today. We can get you over the paper application to get that started.
Is that at Buxwood if I can make it?
No, it's going to be at Al Yamama compound, and
I'll take a look.
I can send out but either way, when we meet on Friday, I can give you the paper application and we can start you with that.
Yeah, super. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No other questions?
No.
Okay. So again, Nice, do you wanna close it here? You have anything to say?
No, that's it. I think it went well. Parents, you've met some of the leaders. Some of them you'll meet next Friday and the coming Fridays. If you have any questions about anything, really, we're all here to support. We all just want to make sure that the Cub Scouts have the best experience possible. They learn all that they can absorb, and they basically have fun. So parent support is super important, as we've stressed. And any questions you have, please reach out on the WhatsApp group or talk to the leaders. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time, and we will see you next Friday or the Friday after next. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good day.
Thanks. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.